Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another loud reaction. And I know it's been a fat minute, too long. We're back with the Arkham Tapes. And in the last one, we checked out the Riddler and Pig. Very dark stuff. If you guys missed it, I got a whole playlist just for y'all. For this one, we'll be checking out Ivy and Ra's al Ghul. So I hope you guys got your snacks. And y'all be sure to show some love to the bat feed, okay? One thing I love about this series is that it gives it like a realistic touch to how they would be if they were real. So getting all these interviews from each villain has been beautiful. And if you guys want to stick around for more, be sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell so you don't miss the next one.
Ivy.
Dr. Pamela Lillian Isley's mind has always been brilliant. Seeing the pain and anguish of the world around her might just drive her to become something inhuman. Don't cross the witch of Gotham, Poison Ivy.
Welcome to Martha Wayne Botanical Garden. We have been a staple of Gotham City for years and are excited to have you on our team. Since receiving funding from the Wayne Foundation, we have undertaken numerous tasks directly from their bioscience division. As a member of our bioscience team, you will be observing, caring for, and reporting on the progress of our genetically modified plants.
All right.
It is important to keep a few things in mind when working here. 1. Keep a frequent and open line of communication with your superiors and colleagues.
Okay.
It is important in order to keep our projects intact. 2. Follow instructions to the letter. This helps avoid confusion and miscommunication.
So I wonder if this is what Ivy had to go through before she got hired onto the project, or maybe she was already working during, and this was their introduction tapes.
3. Properly sanitize and maintain your station and equipment. We are working with countless genetically altered plants that may carry unknown needs and may cause adverse effects. 4.
Yeah, wash your hands.
Don't lie to Mr. Wayne.
Okay, that got dark quick. All right, don't lie to Mr. Wayne. Cassette tape found next to the recently deceased body of Wayne Tech phytologist.
Hey, Harley? It's me. I'm leaving this. I don't know why I'm leaving this exactly. Just listen to it for me, will you? Maybe it'll make more sense in the end. I know we haven't talked in a while, not since college. Jeremiah told me you'd gotten a job at Arkham Manor, so good for you. I know that's always what you've been hoping for. I'm sure lots of people ask you to diagnose them, telling you all about strange dreams they keep having, or the way they think they have OCD because they like the dishes put away in a certain way. Or they ask you to diagnose their partner or their mom or something when really their partner or mom or whoever is just an asshole or a little bit forgetful. This isn't that. Harley, I'm no psychiatrist, but I know enough of the basics that I'd get myself checked out if I thought it would help.
Oh, damn.
I guess I'm leaving this for you because I know you won't think I'm crazy. I've always loved plants. You know this.
More than people.
This. I remember, first grade, Hilltop Elementary, watching that little green sprout unfurl from the bean in the cup in Mr. Woodrew's class. I remember how he forgot to take them home and water them over spring break, and I sobbed for hours.
Ooh.
They had to send me home, and I got the worst dehydration headache. In spring of 4th grade, we took a trip to Slaughter Swamp for a cleanup day, and I saw the plants all shriveled up and dying from whatever shit Gotham was putting into the water. It was that first grade feeling all over again, but this time I felt like I was doing something, that I could change something. I don't know why I'm telling you all this. You know it already from being my roommate, or you could guess at it. It's not like growing bean sprouts in first grade is all that unique.
Yeah.
When I was a kid at St. Swithin's, the priest there kept the garden. He let it go wild, always had a lot of native plants in there. Coneflowers, butterfly weed, great blue lobelia, stretching long and tall like the church candles. He was the first one to tell me about how plants fought back. I already knew about thorns and the like, of course, about poison ivy and the bubbling rash it left.
Delicious.
He told me about how some plants could communicate through their roots, warn one another of things that wanted to eat them or tear them from the earth. He lay in the grass and had me lie down too. He showed me how the crowns of the trees above us did not touch, how they left a careful margin between themselves. They talk to one another, he said. They know where one another are. I wondered how they knew. I wanted to press my ear to their bark, and if I listened just closely enough, hear their conversations. You watched me grow all sorts of things in our dorm room, sacrificed your sunlight with me so the pots that I balanced on our windowsill would be bathed in Gotham's shitty winter sun. You and half the campus loved the other things I grew. You watched me sit hunched up on my bed, trying to cram all of the things I thought and knew and breathed into essays and lab reports. But back then it was okay. It hadn't happened yet. It was okay.
Okay. Well, that scared the hell out of me. Is she talking to Harley Quinn? And also this took place in 1994. So one thing about Ivy is that she loves plants more than people. So you can already see where her mind's at.
I went to grad school after we graduated, like you did. I wrote my thesis on mycorrhizal networks, and everyone thought I was great. I thought I was great. I went back to Slaughter Swamp after I finished my master's. I knew what it would look like, but I'd still held on to a tiny piece of hope that my 4th grade class had done some good 20 years ago. I stood on the edge of that stinking, wretched bit of land, and I knew that none of it was good enough. My papers weren't enough, my degrees weren't enough, Priest's little garden of native plants wasn't enough. Gotham's factories would keep dumping their offal into Gotham's wild parts, and we couldn't fix it fast enough. I went home in a sort of mad rush of grief. I did some things that I'm not proud of.
I bet.
The notes on what I injected are saved on my laptop and backed up on the drive in my apartment. I figured out that little childhood dream of hearing the trees talk, Harles. You don't have to listen, it turns out. It's more like tuning the dial to the right station with a little cocktail of plant hormones and some other stuff. The problem is you can't turn the dial back again. You're stuck on that station forever. I'm leaving these tapes for you so that you know I'm not insane. So that if I don't turn up...
Wait, did she say I'm leaving you this tape so that way you don't think I'm not insane?
I'm leaving these tapes for you so that you know I'm not insane.
Okay.
So that if I don't turn up in a few days, you can listen to them and know that I'm not dead and that I didn't skip town. I'm still here. But my body isn't me anymore, Harl.
My body isn't me anymore.
My body isn't me anymore, Harl.
So I'm assuming her body's already turning.
Not in the way that it looks, and not in the sense of who's at home, so to speak. It's not just my thoughts in here anymore.
So I wonder if maybe now she's feeling like all the plants around her. Remember, Ivy started. It's like she's more like you can kind of see like a body horror, where like her body's also changing into practically a plant. So either all green or brownish, or maybe it's just all green, right? So I'm assuming that now she can hear and sense the other plants around her. But if you actually take that in her perspective, that is quite terrifying.
You can hear every plant in a 5-block radius, every blade of grass straining through the sidewalk crack, every sickly pear tree planted at an interval along the street, every dying rose bush in every old lady's front yard. It's getting hard to tell what thoughts are originating from me anymore. My skin is blistering, hardening. It's like bark now.
Bark?
Soft bark, like on a sapling. If I dig a fingernail into it, it shows green underneath. They're coming for me.
Oh,
they know I'm one of their own, and they can sense.
Let's listen to that again. You can hear her peeling. Is she peeling like the bark from her skin? But if she peels it, it's like green underneath.
It's like bark now. Soft bark, like on a sapling. If I dig a fingernail into it, it shows green underneath.
Hear that?
They're coming for me. They know I'm one of their own, and they can sense every bad thing I've ever thought, all the fear I face. I can hear them scraping up the stairwell, battering at the windows. I won't be sad to go with them, I don't think. Maybe now that I'm one of them, I can do some good in this world. Send root and leaf to stop up the pipes flowing into the swamp. Strangle the machines clawing up plants to build discount stores and high rises.
Oh, okay.
It will be different, I'm different, but I think maybe this was meant to happen. It's not a death, or if it is, it's the death of the flower to make way for the fruit. I'm
That's
going
poetic.
to leave this tape on my desk, Carls. I hope I see you again.
I love this. So this was pretty much, wasn't even an interview, it was just a different take on her.
Your mother would never lie to you, would she? Well, let's start with a seasonal favourite. Did your mom ever tell you that if you swallowed
a swallowed watermelon seed will grow in your stomach? Is that a myth?
There are lots of kids who grow.
This man who spent weeks coughing and feeling sick discovers a plant is growing inside of him.
Jesus.
Don't cross the witch of Gotham. No one is safe from him.
That was the Arkham Tapes Ivy. Now that was a crazy twist, y'all. So it seems like Ivy and Harley were already friends before they became actual villains. So that was a nice little take on that, especially in 1994. What made this so terrifying was just seeing the reality of it, right? Because, you know, through movies and comics, you know, it's all like, oh snap. But imagine that being real. And then you can hear Ivy like slowly peeling off the tree bark from her skin as she turns. Spooky as hell. I loved it. It was pretty much a dark twist on Poison Ivy. Yep, your worst fear. You can't even eat lettuce. Wait, is lettuce? Could Poison Ivy control lettuce? But yeah, in case you guys want to check that out, be sure to check it out on the Bat feed on YouTube. Now, I'm gonna give you guys enough time to go get yourself a snack, because for the next one, we'll be watching the Ra's al Ghul tapes. I'll wait.
Ra's al Ghul.
Ra's al Ghul has lived for centuries. A dark presence lurks within him that has made his prolonged life possible. This darkness needs to survive at all costs, and it will consume anyone to do so.
Life hits all of us pretty hard. The unexpected twists and turns of relationships, work and stress can really affect you over time. You start to see grey hairs, wrinkles and blemishes every time you look in the mirror. Let us help you. Now introducing a new product from Lazarus Pharmaceuticals, 4th Day Rejuvenation.
Ain't no way.
This cream helps to erase the effects of stress and time. By applying once a day, it simply erodes the imperfections away.
Oh God. That's
new product.
Hold on. I'm wondering if, like, yeah, every pharmaceutical now has a little bit of me in there, a little bit of my DNA to keep you rejuvenated.
This new product comes straight from the mind of our founder, Henri Ducard.
In my travels, I've seen firsthand the effects time can have on a person. By using our new formula, that doesn't have to be you anymore.
Buy our new 4th Day Rejuvenation formula at your local department store, or call us at... Here at Lazarus Pharmaceuticals, you belong.
Warning signs of satanic behavior may be apparent.
Okay.
Such as a sudden, bitterly antagonistic attitude towards family and religion.
This is connected to devil worship. That's the focus tonight of Lonnie Lardner's special report on Satanism. But we want to warn you now that some things you're about to see and hear might be too graphic for children.
What you got?
Well, Terry, authorities tell us that the most serious, or perhaps the most dangerous kind of devil worship comes in the form of underground cults. Most of them are very secretive, usually organizing clandestine rituals in the dark of night. Well, those ceremonies sometimes involve the sharing of animal blood to gain power.
Dear gosh.
But cult members believe their strength really comes
from Ra's al Ghul. Is that what she was gonna say? Hey, I don't know. From what I'm seeing right here, are they mixing the League of Assassins with demonic satanic worshippers?
Hello, detective.
Oh yeah.
I've prepared this tape especially for you. I have a lot to disclose, and not a lot of time to do it. So let's begin. Since the dawn of humanity, gods have held sway over the masses. The petty squabbles of mortals give way to the will of their masters, and the universe is content. That is how it has always been. That is how it will always be.
Dear
In my
gosh.
time on this earth, I have seen many of these mortal follies. I have seen kings rise and fall. I have seen empires crumble. I have seen good and evil people burned at stakes. And I have seen good and evil people worship their gods and demons in prayer.
I feel uncomfortable, guys.
At first, I tried to stop it. Those were much simpler times. As time went on, a very simple truth became evident to me. I could not stop any of these things without becoming the very thing I was seeking to destroy. This is a lesson that it seems you too have learned recently. My followers call me by a name. It is as old as civilization, and it is a burden too great for mere mortals.
What is it?
But I took this mantle up out of necessity. I became the head of the demon.
The head of the demon.
I have slain countless murderers and innocents. I have drank the blood of gods and men. I have burned cities to the ground and built them up again.
Making Ra's al Ghul as an actual demon, pretty much a demon worshiper, satanic worshiper, that makes total sense.
I have slain countless murderers and innocents. I have drank the blood of gods and men. I have burned cities to the ground and built them up again. I have stared into the face of madness just beyond the veil, and it stares back into me still. Detective, if you are listening to this, I am dead. I have died and returned more times than I can count, but this time, it feels as though it will be final. The demon is done with me after so many centuries. It is time to find a new host for the monstrosity living within me.
A new host?
Do you remember all those years ago when we battled in the desert? How you pushed me to my limits and I drove a shovel into your chest? As we both lay there, bloody and dying, you somehow found the strength to drag us back into the pit and restore us both.
The Lazarus pit.
It was inhuman. This and many other battles are why I chose you as my successor. You have declined this offer time and time again. You have made me desperate, just as I can see that you are getting desperate.
Lieutenant.
You are possessed by your desperation, and I know you are arriving at the same conclusion I am. It is time. My followers have prepared for everything. The trap has been set. It will look like we made a mistake and gave up our location to you. When you arrive, you will find the sacrificial lambs we have slaughtered.
What?
You will find me, and in your great desperation, you will kill me. Then the ritual will be complete. You will think you are stopping it, but you are part of it just as much as I. There must always be a head of the demon in order to keep the demon at bay. And you will be that conduit. You will be as a god. Be careful not to let it out too often, detective. It will consume you, devour you, and discard you as it has me. Its name is
Compound 01.
And it will consume everything you know and love if you let it. Go forth and be reborn as the savior that Gotham, the world, and the universe are screaming out for. Farewell, detective.
Detective? Who is he talking to, though?
It will consume you, devour you, and discard you as it has me. Its name is
Compound 01.
And it will consume everything you know and love if you let it. Go forth and be reborn as the savior that Gotham,
the world and the universe are screaming out for.
Farewell, detective.
Detective? So is he talking to Batman? So wait, so is this tape after or before? So I'm assuming Batman already killed him, because he's already speaking in the past tense. So are you saying that Batman is now the demon? Footage found at crime scene, November 11, 1994. Okay. So I'm assuming that Batman already killed him, right? So imagine that. Batman is now the next demon, but in also a very satanic type of way. Oh, good God. This is like the ritual? Who'd think that Batman could be a very scary analog horror? There he is. Look at him. Jesus. Oh, okay. Very unsettling. So maybe that's why Batman is the way he is. Because yeah, remember in past footage, you see him just causing havoc? Yep, homie got a demon. All right, so pretty much Ra's al Ghul was pretty much linked up with satanic stuff. It was his plan for him to pass it on to Batman. So that's the reason why Batman is acting the way he is. But yeah, I'm loving this whole twist on Batman. It is a Batman analog horror. You guys see that? Yo, the voice actors for Ivy, for Ra's al Ghul, on point as always. Peak quality. Don't forget to show love to the Bat feed, so that way they can keep doing this, because there's some interesting, insane, scary content. It's pretty much a 90s analog horror twist on the Batman universe. And if you guys think about it, these villains, if they actually existed in real life, that will be terrifying. Imagine you won't be able to go outside. You'll be inside the whole time and you'll still get clapped by somebody. But I love that. Pretty much, Batman saw Ra's al Ghul, clapped him, and didn't know that that was actually the whole ritual, and now Batman has the demon within him. The reason why he's all twisted. I love it! And I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. In case you guys want to check out, he does have more videos, but we'll be checking that out on the next episode. But be sure to visit the Bat feed, show him some love, subscribe, and in case you guys want more, let me know in the comments below. Hit the like, hit the subscription button. Don't forget to turn on those notifications, so that way you don't miss the next one. Or join us on Discord, either or. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for taking the time to hang out with your boy. And I hope to catch you guys in the next one. Y'all take it easy, all right? Good night and farewell.